wait, please. I've been thinking of calling you. I keep thinking about our last phone conversation. I wasn't very pleasant, was I?
Well, you called me every name in the book and accused me of sabotaging the American economy.
I didn't mean it.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't really. I just had found out about your having sold the enchantment stock, and so, I mean, I was still in shock, and I'm sorry. I really am.
I didn't sell the stock to hurt you. I needed to distance myself.
From me, I know, of course. I mean, I certainly couldn't expect you to join me at board meetings or anything else after all I had put you through and the things I had said. The things I had done.
But look, let's not get into all that again, okay?
Why do I keep making the same mistake? Why do I keep on hurting the man I love?
Almost our wedding night?
It isn't even tea time yet, and we still have a house full of guests.
Yeah. Hey, your kid and my kid, they're having their first slumber party.
Oh, are they setting each other's hair and talking about boys?
Oh, but they'll get to that. No, they're just zonked out in Danny's room together. Well, to more birthdays, Easter egg hunts, slumber parties, anniversaries, to a life full of laughter and a house full of kids. You guys, to your future. All right.
Here.
Look at that.
An hour ago, I thought I'd rot in this place forever. And you're telling me I can get out of here?
If you agree to the surgery.
My whole life I prayed to be beautiful. I guess I'm lucky I'm not. I'd have a hard time saying goodbye to world-class cheekbones. But this face?
If you decide to go ahead with it, you'll be released as soon as you recover from the procedure.
Free to walk out of here. Free to go back to Pine Valley.
I have to break our engagement. I have to let you go.
What? Why? What happened? What have I done?
Edmund, please, I am doing the right thing. I know I am. Please just accept my decision.
The hell I will.
All My Children, brought to you by Stork Chocolate Reason, the everlasting chocolate chew.
I've been spending too much time with her. This is all about Brooke, isn't it?
No, I'm not jealous.
You know, you work at the hospital, and there I am, holding Brooke's hand. And then I take you to a wedding, and I spend half my time propping her up. It's Brooke. You're angry about it. That's why you ran out of the reception.
No, I didn't run out. This isn't a hissy fit. This is a calm, rational decision.
Well, too bad. I don't accept it.
Edmund, I'm not going to argue with you about
Wait a
it.
minute. You think you can just cut me out of your life because You're ticked off?
No, I'm not angry.
Well, I am. I've got wedding rings. I've got round-trip tickets to Europe. I've got a working relationship with a priest. Not to mention a whole new life based on you. And you want to just call that whole thing off because you're angry? And you don't even want to have an argument about this?
You don't have to do this, okay? This is unnecessary.
Would you stop that? You sound like a recorded message.
Look, for once in your life, why don't you forget about doing the honorable thing?
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
That means that I'm releasing you from your obligation.
Who says I want an out?
Your options are wide open now. You're free to do whatever you want.
What I want to do is get married.
Who?
Haven't we covered this ground enough? Maria, I love you. I want to marry you.
Whenever Brooke needs somebody, you will always go running.
All right. Let's cut to the truth here, okay? I was right the first time. This is all about you being mad at Brooke.
No. I'm not mad. I'm not.
You don't have to rip my heart out just to make a point.
The point has been made. By you. Over and over and over.
Please, don't do this. Maria, don't push the stakes this high.
No, what do you think that this is a game? This is not some sort of game. I am not looking for some prize. I'm not calling your bluff.
I got a 3-inch column list of the things that you're not doing. Now, when are you going to tell me what it is that you want?
I love you more than anything in the whole world. I do. But I can't live like that. It's not enough for me. It will never be enough.
Okay. I've been working my courage up for the past 90 minutes. I think I can pull this off.
But what are you doing?
I just want you to stay here and stay calm, okay? And cross your fingers I can do this, okay? Hi. Look, I've been thinking about something for a very long time, and I know it's going to sound lame and insincere, but it's true. I think about you all the time, how much you've lost and suffered, and how you must feel all the horrible things that you've been through. I just want you to know that I am really, truly very sorry. Dixie, a lot of things that happened to me, I brought on myself. And I think that's just beginning to sink in now. Well, I think that Tad coming back is amazing reappearance. I think it made us all get a little crazy. Maybe. But, you know, I've been around enough to know rebound when I see it. And nobody forced me to marry Tad at warp speed. I mean, it's not like I'm some moon-faced kid who doesn't know any better, but I acted like one, and I think on a lot of levels, I got what I asked for. You didn't ask to lose that baby. My life was falling apart. So I fixated on that new life. You know, I had a name for her. I knew what she would look like. I knew her smile, so it was very hard to give that up.
Excuse me. Anybody hungry? Can I get you something to eat or drink?
Not for me.
Well, listen, Dixie, have you seen this old photograph of Derek's father? Pretty cool.
Could you wait? There's something that I want to say to both of you. Come on. All right. Yeah, don't eat it all. That's it, you guys. It's really a good cake. Okay, you ready?
All right.
All right. All right. It looks so must be. There could be an ad for Eternal Diamonds or Long Distance Calling or something.
Is it getting to you?
Yeah, any second I'm going to give Mimi the evil eye and put a text on the whole party. Call me the Wicked Witch of the East.
No, I just meant if the pressure of...
No, my obsession for Derek has run its course. Thank you very much.
I'm glad to hear that.
Doesn't mean I don't wish that someone would look at me the way he looks at Mimi.
Don't worry about it. It'll happen.
I just did a retread on my lipstick, and I'm ready to roll.
Oh, goody.
Court reconvenes in 1 hour. I'm going to round up Tom and Jamal.
I thought we'd take off from here.
I've got to go over my notes before I take on Miss Mighty Heart.
Well, my only obligation is to make sure that Miss Mighty Kane shows up at the courtroom on time. So I'm going to go by Lennon House and pick her up there.
Let's just hope she did a major chill job on it. She blows up in court. We're going to be dead.
No, we may not be dead, but we will be dealt a major blow, that's for sure.
Prep time.
Yeah.
Do I detect a little panic here? Something maybe that you did not tell
I
Lydia?
have been trying to reach Erica for the past 2 hours, and I can't get a hold of her anywhere. And I have no idea where she is.
Oh, maybe she went out.
Or off. Trevor with her, you never know.
What am I doing? I don't have the right to speak to you that way. Not anymore.
I should probably go.
Must you?
Well, I'm sure Adam wants the study bag.
What Adam wants is the material.
Well, didn't he say something about an urgent meeting?
Oh, believe me, this meeting, this stupid meeting, wouldn't even be necessary if Adam had his brains in his head instead of... Never mind.
Look, it's none of my business. What can be more urgent than your trial?
Well, thanks to Adam, I not only have to win a jury over, I also have to fight off that shark, Alec McIntyre.
What?
Look, it's nothing, really. I'm just on overload.
Alec McIntyre?
It has nothing to do with you.
I didn't even realize you knew Alec.
Well, I wish I didn't.
What's going on? I mean, you might as well tell me. I'm going to find out.
Look, Adam thought that Alec McIntyre could be a big help to me at Enchantment, that he could help run the business while I was, preparing the trial.
And it hasn't worked out?
Well, it's worked out very well for Alec McIntyre. He's about to become CEO.
Wait, are you serious? I mean, how could something like that happen?
Well, he got a hold of, an enormous voting block.
Oh. The stock that I dumped on the market.
Well, he saw his chance, and so he grabbed it.
All right. It's my turn to apologize.
No, it's not your fault, really. I should have been minding the store.
All right. Instead, you were goofing off at a felony trial.
It's all right, really. I'll handle it. I've handled worse.
Oh, gosh, why is it? Well, no matter how we start out, we always end up hurting each other.
I wish I knew.
I could rally some shareholders, get them to line up behind you.
Why?
Erica, I was just trying to end a bad time in my life. I never wanted you to lose your company.
Dimitri, why are you being so kind to me?
Well, it's a few phone calls, no big deal.
No, I don't mean just the phone calls. I also mean your testimony. You could have killed me with your testimony. You could have destroyed me in court, but you didn't. You didn't. Why not?
The DA asked the questions. All I did was answer them honestly.
You didn't say that to me all men are interchangeable. You didn't say that I make all men my enemies. You didn't say that I am pathologically needy. And I know that's what you think of me because you've told me that's what you think. So why didn't you say it?
Maybe my thinking has changed. Maybe I finally understand that you didn't know what you were doing when you stabbed me.
Does that mean you forgive me?
This trial is like a runaway train. There is no way to stop it now.
I know. I know you couldn't stop it even if you wanted to. And why would you want to? You're the victim.
Where's the justice here? I mean, you were half mad when you attacked me. I'm one of the people that drove you over the edge.
Are you saying that you don't think I'm guilty?
Richard Fields got away with rape. Kendall got away with sabotage. Now, I put your two worst enemies together and turned them loose on you. You lost your grip, and now you're on trial for it? I mean, if there's justice here, I don't see it. All I see is Kendall getting her revenge.
Well, it certainly is her moment in the sun. And that father of hers is loving this.
It drives me crazy watching them in the courtroom.
Me too. It doesn't do anything for me. Well, I guess I didn't do anything for myself by screaming at her.
Her testimony was a string of lies.
Oh, Dimitri, when I think of going back into that courtroom and having to look at that man.
Erica, I was such a fool. Richard Fields would still be languishing in a rest home if I hadn't helped Kendall find him. I mean, I created a monster. Now all I want to do is find a way to fight him.
Dimitri, there is a way. If you want to help me, there really is something you could do.
I can't drop the charges. It's the state that's pressing the case against you, not me.
I know. But Livia and Jack would like to put you on the witness stand for me.
What do they want me to say?
Just exactly what you've told me. The Kendall came on to you and you rejected her. That explains why she cried rape. Would you say that under oath?
It happened that way. Of course I'd say that. Kendall has to be stopped.
Erica Kane's had weeks to fill her lawyers in on every nuance of your character.
As she sees it.
Yeah, as she sees it, and you better believe they've run her version of the facts through a microprocessor. Now, is there anything at all that I don't know about?
Like what?
Anything in your background you wouldn't want exposed? Anything at all that the defense could use to make you look bad?
Well...
What?
No. There's really nothing. Whatever they throw at me, I'm going to toss right back at them.
I've been doing a lot of thinking about everything that's happened over the past 2 months. Why things happened. I think it's all a little clearer to me now than it was a while ago, but it's still a little surreal.
It is to me, too.
I want it over.
It is over.
I mean, I want it completely over. I don't want any loose ends. I want a quick divorce, and I told Livia that.
Okay, fine. What do you want me to do?
Nothing. As soon as I can, I'm going to fly to the Dominican Republic.
Are you sure you want to handle it that way?
Yes.
Okay, then fine. Why don't you just stay here and recuperate? Let me take care of it. I'll do all the paperwork and the traveling. I mean, why should you be the one that has to do all the trekking?
Because I need a tan more than you do. I don't want any arguments, okay? I'm going.
Okay.
We have to get on with our lives. So I don't think we should prolong this transition. The sooner we settle things, the better it will be for Jamie.
How's it going? Oh, actually just fine. Hard to believe, but it's true.
We have to get going, and I wondered if you needed a lift or a few drills. Actually, I came in cab, so, yeah, I could use a ride. about that time. I'll be in touch. Thank you for what you said.
You are the only reason that Brooke's still on this earth.
So what, is that a black mark against me?
People don't stay alive for casual friends.
Honey, she stayed alive for Jamie.
No, you were the only one who could pull her back.
So what? I was supposed to let her die?
No. No, of course not.
Wait a minute. Maria, I came to you and I asked you if I should go, and you said yes.
Yes, I did. Because what you did for Brooke was wonderful. You're a hero. You don't understand. I am proud of you. I am so proud of you.
Okay.
But you and Brooke, we know that there are reasons that you keep getting back together, and we both know what those are.
I don't know anything right now, okay? All I know is that I want you. I love you.
Edmund, look, this is not your fault. Yeah, I know that. I'm not mad. That's just the way it is. You and Brooke have got this eternal connection, and that's never going to go away. You and I could get married, and we could have a dozen kids, and we could celebrate our 50th anniversary, but I will still worry every time that phone rings because I'll think that it might be her on the other end.
You know, we wouldn't even be having this stupid conversation if it hadn't been for her tubal pregnancy. You know, it was one of those incredible fluke, once-in-a-lifetime thing, but it's over.
No, Brooke has been with us from day one. You have given me 100 reasons. You've said to me 100 times that you were ready to move on from her, and yet you've had 100 reasons to go back, and you and Brooke will always have reasons.
Honey, what are you doing to me?
I can't live with that.
What are you doing to me?
Sweetie, I can't.
You're just ripping my heart in two. I mean, it's just wide open. Why are you doing this to me? Are you just so cool and then detached?
No, I'm not. I'm not. It's just that I'm doing what has to be done.
You're doing. Forget me. Forget how I feel. Forget my feelings completely. Forget about me completely.
No, I'll never forget about you.
Yeah, but you can write me off. That's easy. Why didn't you just tell me that you were working yourself up to this?
Because I knew that you would confuse me. I knew that I needed to keep a clear head about...
This is a clear head?
Yes.
This is craziness.
And I saw you at the wedding just now, and it just all clicked to me. You don't belong with me. You belong with her. It's just the way it is. You and Brooke are the way that it's supposed to be.
What are you doing? Maria, no. Maria, don't. Please don't.
Please, Edmund. Please just take it. Please. Sweet Pea, please take it. Don't make me throw it on the ground.
You would testify for me?
I want the world to know Kendall the way we do.
Very unusual. The victim testifying for the defense.
We were both victims.
Dimitri, we were happy once, weren't we? Before Kendall came into our lives.
I was happy for a long time after that. Happier than I've ever been or ever will. You made me happy, yes.
so good to know that I gave you more than pain and misery. You made me happy, too. Do you ever think of our going back to the way we were? Jack, what are you doing here?
I've been conducting a house-to-house search for you. Luckily, I ran into Coral, and she suggested I try here. We need to get back to court.
Yes, I know.
I don't think it would be a very good idea to keep them waiting.
Bye. Thank you.
Look, Jamal and I really don't have any plans. Maybe we could hang around and help out.
I bet Jamal has better things to do than dusting and grocery shopping, right?
I don't mind.
Yeah, we can go get the groceries.
Oh, thanks. Mrs. Valentine, I think, is going to do it for me. Phoebe's taking care of things.
Well, you take it easy. Don't push it, all right?
My self-destructive days are over.
Thank you for caring.
Dust? No, I think I'm going to bag the dusting and I'm going to head for the nap.
You call if you need anything?
Yeah. We'll be the first to know. And I don't think you should expect to hear from me for the next 12 hours, so.
No, I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Okay. Bye. Bye-bye. You want it?
I'm not sure you want to hear this.
What's wrong?
I think this is the coldest thing in the world to do. I mean, it's not that I don't care. I hate what has happened to you in your life right now, and I just want it to get better.
Edmund, what?
Look, the last time you needed me to pull you over the hump, and I did it because I was glad to do it. But I can't do it anymore.
All right.
If you need a shoulder to lean on next time, Brooke, please, it can't be me. Not anymore. I hate having to say this.
I don't know what's happened. I mean, everything seemed just fine a couple of hours ago. What happened? Maria broke your engagement. Because of me?
Because of us. You and me. And it finally hit home today. Things have got to change.
The feelings I have for Terrence are purely platonic. Please. It is my profession in scoping out the real deal, okay? Well, it doesn't matter how I feel about Terrence. I could have the galloping hots for him, which you do. All right, fine. Finally, a breakthrough. So what? Nothing is going to come of it. Terrence is hopelessly attached to the vapid Texas twit. We could fix that. We? Yeah, I've been known to lend my services to various charities. Mon Dieu. An ally. What have I done to deserve this other than saving your waterlogged carcass once upon a time? Our Terrence and Julia? Please, it is to gag. Better stock up on air sickness bags because they're a fact. Don't forget, Julia tried to get her hooks into my Charlie, too, okay? And if I had quit as easily as you've quit, they'd be attached at the hip. I just always figured you to be a contender, Taylor. I'm really shocked that you've turned into such a wimp. Danny fell asleep a half an hour ago.
Yeah, which means we got about 90 minutes left for the honeymoon. What do you say we sneak out the back door and check into the Valley Inn?
Well, I wouldn't mind, but I think Danielle would.
Yeah, maybe we could drop a few hints like douse the lights or maybe you could throw your bouquet.
My bouquet? If I can just find it.
No, it's up on the nightstand. Why don't you go get it while I round up the usual unmarried suspects, okay? Go ahead. Hey, everybody. I just want to, say that it's been a great party, and I want to thank everybody for showing up on Mimi's and my wedding on such short notice, But, look, before we have to wrap everything up and everybody has to go home, Mimi just wanted me to tell you that she's going to throw her bouquet. So, hey, let's get together. Let's do it. Go for it.
Go for it.
You know something? If you back up a little bit, there's a good chance she might lob it to you.
I've already got my man. I don't need to back up anywhere. I'm going to stay right where I am.
You changed my voice last year.
That's because you had a polyp on your vocal cord. This is different. It's an experimental procedure.
Experimental. That means the doctors could mess up.
There are certain dangers in any surgical procedure.
Well, I can't say that I enjoyed being Natalie Dillon's homely sister, but it's better than being Quasimodo's twin. Can you at least rule that out?
These are the best surgeons in the world.
No, huh?
I can only speak in terms of probabilities. It's likely that you like what you see.
If I don't like what I see, I guess suing's out of the question.
Why do you anticipate the worst?
I'm not in here for jaywalking, Doctor. I sent a man named Will Courtroom to his final reward. Now you tell me I can walk out of here with a new face? What's the catch? Still see a major drawback with the surgery.
What?
As much as I'd like the opportunity to be drop-dead gorgeous, I mean, what if my baby girl doesn't recognize me? What? Wait a minute. She couldn't. Last time we looked into each other's eyes, she was 2 days old. And maybe it wouldn't be so bad if the others didn't recognize me.
What others?
I've made up my mind. I'll do it.
May I remind you that you're still under oath?
Yes, Your Honor.
Proceed, Miss Fry.
Miss Hart. Miss Hart. When you went to your mother's home on the morning in question, did you tell her that you'd been at the hunting lodge the night before?
I think so.
And did you tell her that you had been there at her husband's request?
I believe so.
You're not sure?
It's been a long time.
Well, did Dmitri Merrick invite you to the hunting lodge, or didn't he?
He did.
You're certain of that?
Well, no, I could be confused.
I think you are confused. I have here an affidavit from the maid. And according to her, you were dressed for a party, sporting a sophisticated new hairdo, and you had a bottle of rare cognac in tow, and you expressed that it was your clear intention to surprise Mr. Merrick. Is that correct?
I guess so.
So contrary to what you told Miss Kane, Mr. Merrick did not invite you to the hunting lodge, did he?
What difference does it make who invited who?
I'd like to know the answer to that myself.
Well, if Your Honor would allow me to read from the transcript. Miss Hart, you told the courtroom yesterday, and I quote, I needed to talk to someone. That was a lie, wasn't it?
No.
You didn't go to that hunting lodge to talk, did you? You dressed up in your pretty party dress and your sophisticated hairdo for one thing and one thing only. Isn't that correct? You went there to seduce your mother's husband, didn't you?
The horror of her mother's teacher? Stay tuned for One Life to Live next.